Okay, so hi guys, it's Allison Marie, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome to another video on my channel. And this is gonna be a little bit different from my regular videos. I normally do gaming videos. I play The Sims, and I play Inzoi, and I play a couple different games. I want to get more into like other games in this new year. I want to start playing maybe some Papa's Aria games. I want to start playing The Last of Us. So this video came to me because I was thinking, like, it's the start of the year. Everyone has new goals, new things, everything like that. And I was thinking, everyone always wants to start a YouTube channel at the start of a year. Everyone, well, not everyone, but everyone always sets a goal. And for some of you, those of you who are watching this, your goal is to start a YouTube channel, specifically a gaming channel. Now, if you want to start like a channel with another niche, there will be basically all these things will still apply. I've made them generalized for like a reason. But I do gaming content, as you can tell. I have like headphones on, even though they're not on right now. Now they're on, but they don't need. I don't even need headphones for this. I don't even know why I had them on, but yeah. So obviously, if you're looking up how to start a YouTube channel, you've thought about trying to start a YouTube channel for quite some time. I know before I started, I honestly wanted to start in 2019. I didn't have a computer. And I also wasn't in the best situation, so I wasn't able to record or play. But I always wanted to do it, and because I saw Claire Siobhan playing, I saw Vixella, Lil Simsy, I saw Miss Lollipop Sims. God bless Miss Lollipop Sims. I love her. She's a queen. She's an icon. So I saw them playing. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a go. So I gave it a go in 2021, deleted all those videos because they were shit. They're never going to see the light of fucking day. They're no longer there. And that is okay. If you have to delete videos to get to where you need to be, you have to do it. I had to do it. And I'm honest to God glad that they're not on my channel because they were so bad. They were just 30 minutes of me playing the Not So Very Challenge, uploaded raw footage to YouTube, and not even a thumbnail. I had no idea how to make a thumbnail. I had no idea how to title a video. I think I would just title them Not So Very Challenge number 1, Not So Very Challenge number 2, so it was a thing. So why am I telling you this? Is because I wanted to tell you that every big creator that you see, whether they have 1,000 subscribers or whether they have 400 million subscribers. I was trying to think of how many subscribers Mr. Beast had, and I thought, no, he has around 400 million subscribers. Doesn't matter how many subscribers a creator has. We all start more or less for the same reason, and it doesn't really matter on the niche. We have something we love that we want to share with people because potentially the people in our lives don't like the same things. Like, I know for me, I started posting on YouTube because as I said, I saw Claire Siobhan, Miss Lollipop Sims, all these Simmers do it. I thought it was really cool because I knew no one who played The Sims. I grew up in a small rural town in Ohio, and my graduating class maybe had 100 people, maybe. So I was really kind of made fun of when I started getting into gaming, but it is what it is. Do what you love. And one thing I've learned is that if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Now that I've given you guys kind of a little bit of a background as to why I did it and maybe why you guys would do it, you gotta kind of, and if I didn't say why you did it, you kind of gotta think of a motivation as to why you're doing YouTube. Why? That's my first bullet point. Going right into the bullet point. Tip number one, why do you want to start a YouTube channel? And for some of you, I'm gonna say a majority of you've seen other creators do it. You like their content, you like what they do, you like the idea of it, and you just want to give it a go. As I said, that's the exact same way I was. The exact same way. Now I will say, one big tip I do have along with this is find a larger creator. Like for me, the 2 creators I picked when I was first starting to not copy their videos and video style, but like get like inspiration. So like when I was making a thumbnail, I would look at their thumbnails and kind of see like what was working for them and make it my own. So those 2 creators for me were Claire Siobhan, the queen, the OG, and Miss Lollipop Sims. Those 2 are going to be brought up a lot because Lauren, who's Miss Lollipop Sims, she is really the main reason why I started doing YouTube. I love the way her game looked, and I really wanted to play it. Same with Miss Lollipop Sims. I loved... Anyways, those 2... I don't know what I'm saying. I'm got a lot on my mind. But those 2 are the ones I really dedicate to starting this channel. I love their content so much that I made my own. But some of you like just want to share, you need friends, blah, 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 whatever your reason is, you got to find a reason as to why. And then once you do that, you're golden. You're good to go. You got the first step done. You figured out the reason as to why you want to be a YouTube creator. Now, number 2, which is arguably the most important thing, what you're going to choose is what is your channel going to be called. Now, for me, obviously my channel is my first and my middle name. I kind of followed the same pattern as Claire Siobhan. Her channel is just her first and her middle name. That's what I did. Plus, I couldn't think of a channel name, and that was already my channel name. So I just left it. But when I originally started, I did have it as AllisonMarieSims. But when I started implementing other games, such as Enzoy, Papa's Aria games, and things like that, I took off the Sims. And plus, so I got so many comments being like, "Is Sims your last name?" No, Sims is not my last name. I will never be saying what my last name is. At least for the foreseeable future. I'm not going to say what my last name is. But Sims is not my last name. I promise you that. So you got to come up with good channel name, and then you got to also, this is kind of a 2-for-1 kind of a thing, you got to come up with a handle. Mine is AllisonMarie13. Okay, I'm back. My mom came in with the dogs and dropped off my laptop. So you got to come up with a channel name. Make it something to do with your personality. As I said, I have my name. Miss Lollipop Sims, she has hers named like that because she has in her bio that she choked on a lollipop when she was younger, and they nicknamed her Lolly. So that's what she called herself, Miss Lollipop Sims. And then Storyteller Whims, who is like an online friend-ish of mine, she made her handle that because she's a writer. And whims, obviously, are things that are in the same. So, Storyteller Whims. And my mod and friend, Mochi, I just call them Mochi. But their Twitch handle is Mochi Princess Ritsu. I don't know what Ritsu is. I know it has to do with Japanese culture. I don't know. But Mochi has that. Like, that's Mochi's handle. That's what it is. So you got to come up with a handle that people are going to know. Like, when they look it up, when they look up your channel, you show up like that. There you go. So now you have your reason as to why you have your channel name, but how do you record? OBS. You can either use OBS or Streamlabs. I'm using OBS to record this right now. If you guys want an OBS tutorial, let me know in the comments down below, and I will do a OBS tutorial on how to set everything up and how I do it. But basically, I will give you kind of like a little short thing to kind of show you. I had to move my OBS out of the way so you guys can like see how I have everything set up. But this is how I normally have it set up if I'm recording a video. So this is what my scene looks like when I'm recording a video. With my webcam border, you can see everything. Like, this is normally how my videos look. You know, I'll either be playing Enzoy or Sims mainly, and we do that. And my streams look the exact same. And if you're planning to stream, I switched from Streamlabs to OBS specifically because my graphics card couldn't handle it. But I just downloaded my Streamlabs like stingers and things like that, and it's all the same. This webcam that I'm using, like the border thing, that's from Streamlabs. I just downloaded it, took the file, uploaded it to OBS. If you want a tutorial on that, let me know in the comments down below. But so this is like a starting soon screen if you want to start that. A BRB, you know, ending. And then full screen webcam, which is what we've been talking on majority of the time. No webcam whatsoever. It's just the desktop. Like if you don't feel like you look good that day, but you want to record, I always recommend having a no webcam screen. Or if you just don't feel comfortable, or if you don't have a webcam, you don't have to worry about that. But if you have a webcam and you connect and you just don't feel like using your webcam, I always just have a separate thing for it. So now that we're back here, so as I said, I'm not going to go into every single detail of recording with OBS. It's pretty straightforward. Basically, all you have to do is like set up your encoder. And if you have a graphics card, that's basically what it is. If you don't have a graphics card, I don't really know what it is because of the simple fact that I have a graphics card. And the only device I have that doesn't have a graphics card is my MacBook. And I do have OBS installed on it. But I just think that because of the M3 chip I have in it, technically there is like a GPU in it, even though it's not like a GPU, like it's not a 5060 or whatever. But there is an Apple GPU in there on the chip. So you have to like set that up. That is the one thing I will say that is a benefit to having like a full gaming rig and a full gaming PC is the NVIDIA or AMD encoder. So now that you have the video file at this point. What do you do now? Well, you edit. How do you edit? You're probably being like, Allison, I have no idea how to edit. Why are you telling me I have to edit? Why are you telling me I have to edit? I have no fucking idea how to edit. And honestly, same. I had no idea how to edit before. I taught myself how to edit. And truthfully, I will say the more you do it, the better you get. Sometimes I get lazy, especially when I upload 3 times a week for 3 years. You don't really get that creative with edits. Now, occasionally I will, but like I'm pretty like basic with edits. Like I cut out all the dead noise, I add mini transitions, edit intro, outro, light music. Bish, bash, bosh, render it, upload it, make the thumbnail, done. But there are times where I have gone like more into depth with videos and it takes me a little while longer to do them. But if you guys want a tutorial on how I do like like the very major edits and like that takes me like 3 to 4 hours to do, I can. You're just gonna have to let me know in the comments down below if you want that. But if you want that, I'll do that. But yeah, so, edit the video. It doesn't have to be good. Just cut out mainly cut out the dead air, because let me show you what dead air sounds like. So you're talking and you're just going about your day and, you know, blah, blah, blah. The game's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're going to do this now. Oh, da, 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 da. You know, you get the thing. So I'm going to specifically leave that bit of air in, but normally I'm going to cut it out. So, and I don't listen to my videos because I can't stand to hear my own voice with this. So if I cut it out, I cut it out. We'll see. But I'm gonna edit it right after this, so I'm probably not going to, but we shall see. Yeah, so once you edit it, you cut out the dead air, then you add your outro, and then you add music. That is it. Then you render it, wherever you want to render it to, whatever drive you want to render it to, and whatever you want to title it, upload it to YouTube, title the video. I recommend if you're making like a let's play of Sims, I recommend making playlists. Like if you're going to play like the Hot Tea Legacy, make like the Sims 4 Hot Tea Legacy. Or if you're going to do like certain like games, like, for example, I'm going to start playing The Last of Us when I get a better PC. Like say like The Last of Us playthrough, or like Papa's Aria games. So kind of things along that line. So it's kind of easier to kind of sort your content, because once you get so many videos, like I have over 500 videos on my channel, and once you get to a certain point with a lot of videos, you kind of have to organize them, because if you don't, then people won't be able to find your content. Like if they're looking for a specific type of video, if you have like playlists, it makes it so much easier. Like if people are just looking for a creative sim video with no commentary, just stuff, got a playlist for that. They want Enzoy, got a playlist for that. They want 100 Baby Challenge, got a playlist for that. Not to Berry, got a playlist for that. You know, so you just kind of gotta, all your old streams, got a playlist for that. So you just kind of gotta make playlists for like all different types of things, so you're kind of covering all of your bases. Number 5, make a good thumbnail. For the love of God, I have a tutorial on this. I need to update it, but you need to make a good thumbnail. A bad thumbnail will ruin your video. I don't really know what else to say about that. Make a good thumbnail. Find a creator, emulate what they're doing. I recommend using Canva. I don't recommend using Photoshop. Canva is free. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Make a thumbnail. The next thing you have to do is obviously title your video. Don't make it too long. Kind of make it simple, but make it so that people understand it. I recommend installing vidIQ to your desktop. Not your desktop, to your browser. So that way it kind of tells you. And I will actually show you. I will go into my YouTube studio to kind of show you what vidIQ does. So we're here in my channel dashboard, and you can see vidIQ right here. It shows how many watch time hours you have in the last 12 months, views, and then everything like that. But that's not really what I'm here to show you. So if you go into content, I don't have a video to upload right now. I don't think, well, no, I don't, but I think I have a file I can just upload just to show you. So let's just say I want to upload. I have a couple videos over here. So I have like my Twitch trailer that I made. By the way, go follow me on Twitch. You can just upload it. You can either drag it or select it from your files. And then this is where vidIQ comes in. It might not do it for, oh, so it doesn't do it for shorts. Okay. Well, okay, I have this like intro that I made for my other channel. So I'm just going to drop this in here. So this is just like the file. This is what I was looking for here. So optimize your score. So you have your title evokes emotion, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why. So like you can like generate everything. I don't know why it's like saving as private. I don't know why it's not doing what it's supposed to do. But normally it would give you a thing, but it's still like you can still kind of like see like over here. So this is your score. This semi matters, but I mainly go off of this up here. So you don't want it to be too long. So typically it would be something like, I made a funny intro, funny channel intro, or something along that lines. And it immediately went from a 20 score to it says 53 here. But as I said, I only pay attention to here, 80. But if you have like a thumbnail, like even though like this one, I just have the basic ass file. So like that adds to your score, add to a playlist, it adds to your score. There's like these things that like, I don't know how much it really matters. I genuinely don't really know. But yeah, I don't really know how much it matters, but you kind of get the gist. Download vidIQ. It really, really helps. And YouTube always does these surveys because I'm in the partner program. But anyways, yeah, download vidIQ. That is one of my biggest tips. Is it really, really helps, and it shows you your stats. Like it shows you how many watch time you got in the past 12 months, views, everything. And it not only shows it to you in studio, it also shows it to you if you just go to regular youtube.com. You can see, you know, your stats and everything like that. So as you can tell, my watch time is up 97.9%. My views are up 2,000%. Thank you guys. My shorts views, and you can see like how many subscribers I've gained. It says that's up 237.5%. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all. So it'll like show you if you're up, down, whatever. And you can have it go for like a 365 days. So like even though I'm up technically for the month, I'm technically down for subscribers by 25% for the year, which is not great. Guys, subscribe. If you've gotten this far, drop a subscribe. Actually, can you get that to plus 25%? What would that be? If it's down 25%. Well, gain typically, let me actually do the math real quick. So it's down by like 215%, because based off of my growth last year, I should be at close to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So it's down about 215% for the year, which we'll see how accurate that is. Based off of my calculations, is about what it is. This is actually down 25%. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's down 21.5%. I don't know. Anyways, based off of last year's growth, I should have hit 3,060 subscribers, but I'm at 1,421. I'm so grateful. But I always set goals, and sometimes they're pie in the sky, and you know, it doesn't really work, but it's good to have goals. But it like tells you. So definitely download vidIQ. It shows you your shorts views, how many regular views you've gotten, how many watch time, all the whole fucking nine. Okay. And now that we are back off of that, my biggest thing, the next tip is, honestly, my biggest one is schedule. Make a schedule and stick to it. I don't care. I do not care. My uncle died. I still stuck to my schedule because I had content scheduled out. So what I mean by that is on YouTube, when you upload, you have the opportunity to either have it go out immediately or schedule it or just have it as private. When I first started, I would upload them on the day that the video was supposed to go out. Well, I have learned that YouTube has this thing called scheduling, and you can schedule it whenever you want. I don't know how far the calendar goes out. I think at least goes out 5 years. You can schedule videos out. So if you want to be really prepared, you can be prepared for videos for 5 years, depending on how fast you can get them done, and depending on your motivation. So yeah, schedule videos and stick to the schedule. Seriously. I upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 12 a.m. Eastern. I am changing it in 2025 because I went to do YouTube. I want to do Inzoi, and I want to do Sims and maybe another one. So I'm going to go do 4 days a week. I'm ambitious, but you know, I want to do more things in 2026. So that's why the schedule is changing. Yeah, make a schedule, stick to it, whatever time of day. I think they technically say the best time to upload to YouTube depends on the days. If it's in the weekend, I think like noon maybe, and then during the weekday it's like 3 to 5 p.m. I'm not entirely sure, but you can look it up and it'll tell you on Google. And then I covered 7, covered 8 because I kind of bulk them into one. Tip number 9, be yourself. Truthfully, that is the biggest piece of advice. If honestly I could have given myself advice even like a couple months ago, just be yourself. Do content you want to do, and if someone doesn't like it, fuck them. You know, I was so worried to play the game that I really want to play. Not the game I really want to play, but play The Sims the way I wanted to personally play it, the storyline I wanted to play. And as soon as I did, I stopped really caring about views, and I just started enjoying playing the game. And yeah, if you don't like it, tough. If you do, you know, I don't care. I don't care. And that's with my Sim Self series. I just kind of played it the way I wanted to play it, because one of the best pieces of advice I was ever given is that if you make content that you enjoy, then people will see that you enjoy the content that you're making, and then they're going to want to subscribe, watch, and play along with you. So yeah, just be yourself, do whatever you want to do. Just there are limits on YouTube. Don't have uncensored wicked whims, and don't do things like that. But you can have wicked whims censored. I will tell you that right now. I have done it. I have it in my current LP. Go watch it. It's my Sim Self one. And then my final tip, which is tip number 10, is always respond to your comments. Always respond to the comments on your channel, because, you know, it shows that you're engaged. It shows that you're appreciative of them watching your video. I always heart, even if I don't like type a response, I always heart them. Like, there's one person who always comments on my videos saying how nice they are, hearts, and puts hearts on the videos and everything like that. So I really appreciate you. So yeah, always make sure you acknowledge the comments. Now, I will say, if there are negative comments, I've had to delete negative comments, and you can block people from commenting on YouTube. I figured that out. I didn't know that was possible, and then I found that out. So there's that. So if you don't want someone commenting on your videos, you can block them. But yeah, just be engage with the community. Update them if anything happens. Like if you for some reason can't upload a video when you normally do, let them know, because at a certain time there will be people who look specifically for your videos and wait for them to come out. I feel like I'm starting to get at that point. Slightly like, thank you. Like, I'm not even slightly like, thank you guys so much for that. But it's also slightly stressful. I will say that. But yeah. Those are my 10 tips to start a YouTube channel in 2026. I don't know when I'm going to post this. I was thinking about the first video of the year, but I'm not entirely sure, because I'm recording this on November 25th. I'm not entirely sure when it's going to come out. It could come out tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, just be yourself and do content you want. And the thing is, these tips don't even go just for like gaming content. This is any content you want to make. Gaming, lifestyle, makeup, whatever. The biggest tip, be yourself. People will follow you. And if they don't like you, they can go to hell. They can go to hell. Because you're awesome, babes, and you're irreplaceable, and there's no one like you in the world. So, yeah. Again, I know I already said, but if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you. And if you would like to, make sure to drop a subscribe if you liked today's video and liked the tips that I gave you. And if they helped you, like, leave a comment saying that it helped you grow your channel. It would really mean a lot to me. So yeah, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.